Thanks for clicking on this video and joining me as I drive out of town in search of some elephants. I'm hoping to get some great photographs of some elephants that I can then use to paint from. And we're also going to be chatting about a factor that might be contributing to the reason why sometimes we create bad art. Well, there are signs that there are elephants in the area, like those droppings we just saw. Also, some of the trees around here, you can see they've been broken down by the elephants when they've been feeding on them. So yeah, there's a possibility that we might see one. In the late afternoons, if they're very thirsty, they might come down to the river. Not that there's much river left, but there are some small pools of water. And there's also some good trees that they might want to feed on in this area. So yeah, we'll keep looking and see if we can come across an elephant. So as artists, why do we sometimes create bad art, or art that is low quality? Well, an artist is only as good as the reference material, because the quality of what they use is going to shape the final artwork. Good reference material gives the artist important information and details like shapes, textures, and lighting, which is needed to create a realistic and impressive work of art. So when an artist works from a clear, high quality, well lit reference photo, well, obviously they're going to be able to make or create a work with such details. But if the reference material is bad, for example, maybe it's blurry, it's dark or low quality, then the artist is really going to struggle to see the details of the work, and it's going to be a real difficulty to draw or paint it accurately. Even a talented and very skillful artist is going to struggle if the reference material they're using is of poor quality, simply because they just don't have enough visual information to work from. So in this way, an artist's work is often only as strong as the reference they use. The better the reference, the better the artwork will be. I can't believe it, but I just spotted some elephants. So I'm not sure how close I can get. They might just run away. But I'm going to try to get a little bit closer and see how they respond, whether they kind of just relaxed or not. They seem to be pretty relaxed, which is nice. And just throwing dust on themselves and eating some of the acacia. I just want to change angle because they're going to come out here and you're going to get better lighting. My guess is they're looking for water, but the river is dried up, so there's just a couple of pools, small pools, and I think they're looking for one of those little pools to drink from. But it's great. I mean, these elephants are just, a few minutes from where I stay. And over there to the left you'll see a donkey. So these elephants, they're in areas where people are living. Unfortunately, sometimes there's a conflict of interests between the wildlife and people who are trying to live off the land. Actually, there's a couple of elephants right behind me. You can see it here in the rearview mirror. They just snuck up on me. 2 young elephants. Here they come. I guess they're part of the same group. Shame, they're so thirsty, but there's no water. They're running. They're running, they're looking for water, but there's no water there. So to avoid creating bad artwork, we really want to slow down, take our time, and create the best possible reference material that we can. So don't be quick just to paint any old photo that we find or the first photo that we like. We really need to evaluate that reference photo and look closely at it. Is it really detailed? Is it high quality? Is the composition good? We want to evaluate that reference material before we commit to drawing or painting it. Otherwise, we're wasting our time and effort, putting all this energy into creating this piece of artwork, and then at the end of the day it's just bad art. And the reason why is that we didn't slow down, we didn't take the time to really choose the best reference photo. So it's all about creating a strong foundation before we move forward to putting up the walls. In other words, creating our final piece of artwork. So once we have a couple of good reference photos, we can even take it further by uploading those photos onto a software program where we can further manipulate or enhance those photos. I often enjoy stitching different photos together or combining different photos to create a unique or stronger composition, which I can then now create a work of art from. So don't just settle for the first photo that you like, but see if you can actually improve on that photo or composition so that you can really create an outstanding work of art. So at the end of this video you'll see the composition that I've created. Basically all the photographs that I took this afternoon on the drive of the elephants and the palm trees, I combined them together into a composition that I really liked, and this will form the basis to create a future painting. So if you really like this video and if you would like to see me paint this composition of these elephants and the palm trees, give this video a like, and if I get over 100 likes on this video, I will create an oil painting based on this reference photo that I have created. Thanks for watching. Bye.